Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, September 29th. We're looking at the SPY ETF's market profile here on Window Trader. And with 2 days to go in the month and the quarter, right now the SPY is up about $25 for the quarter. So not a bad one, right? So barring anything catastrophic happen between today and tomorrow, it should be a good return. Obviously, a lot could happen considering we have the debate tonight and the end of the quarter tomorrow. Right now, it looks like M period's going to come into focus on a very important note, right? Early this morning, we're looking above it. Now, with just about 75 minutes to go prior to the opening, we're looking towards the bottom of it. Although, here's the triple Qs. Look at this. They were looking higher on a gap. Then they were lower, so it's a tale of two M periods. Right now, the Qs are at the top of theirs. The SPY is at the bottom of theirs. So, destinations for this morning. Right now, the upside, 334.96, which is yesterday's high. 335.49 daily high. 336.08 pre-market high. And then 337.70 daily high. And then filling the gap of 338.52, an 82-point gap from September 17th. For the downside, right now, pre-market low is 333.14, which is 3 cents above the afternoon pullback low yesterday of 333.11, and then yesterday's low of 332.15, and then filling two gaps, right? First, you have the weekly gap at 332.90. At 331.20. And then the daily gap that gets filled at 329.58. And then below that, we have all those single prints, right? I'll give you one, 328.15 to 14, and then 327.99 to 76. The rest you should have from the previous videos that I gave. So what is the game plan for this morning? Well, I said in last night's video, are we going to get a lull prior to the debate tonight? Will the market digest the move it did yesterday? It all remains to be seen. And you know what's going to really determine that? And I believe M period. Plain and simple. If you get acceptance below M period, you should definitely test the afternoon pullback low. And if that does not hold, then we should test yesterday's low and see what happens inside the gap. If they stay inside M's range, we should at least test the upper end of it. If we get accepted above it, you will take out yesterday's high. So, there's an hour to go. It's over an hour to go. If we open right in the middle of M period, there's no trade. If we open towards the bottom of M, there's a bunch of things we can do here. You can take a call play against M's low. I'd be out below F's low. Now, it's about 40 cents worth of heat. If you want to take that, you can even add to it. But any acceptance below the afternoon pullback, I'm out. That's one trade you can take. On the flip side, if in the next 70 minutes we open towards the upper end of M, you could take a short. Any acceptance above that, or certainly above L period, which isn't that much heat, really, it's only about 25, 30 cents, then I'd be out, right? If you open in the middle, there's no trade, right? If you open at the lower end and it holds, you know the history of M. If you open at the upper end and it holds and doesn't come out, you know the history of it. Two very early plays, right? In my voice channel room, you'll be getting that up-to-the-date minute trade idea as soon as this market opens. And again, just quickly on the charts, we're going to keep this one nice and short. Just going to show you the daily for this morning. So on the daily chart, here's a huge obstacle so far, right? Yesterday we bumped our head against it a bunch of times, right? The 50-day moving average. Right now, we're above this 5-day balance. We are up. As long as we don't take out yesterday's low, we'll continue to be up. You would certainly like to get above the 50-day moving average, but if you can't, at least you do not want to take out yesterday's low, because if you do, you're just back in balance. You call it 2-day balance, 7-day balance, whatever you want to call it. So that's the important factor for this morning. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.